Good morning, my brother and community of Asta gated community. I am Govindarajan, owner of apartment C107. I've been sailing along with you for a long time, and I've been watching out the struggle that the owners are made to undergo on account of the greediness seen from Casagrand builders. We got our homes with great dreams that we are getting the house of standard construction, standard quality from a branded builder. It has taken some time for us to understand this is far from true. There have been 3 associations in the past 3 years. We not succeeded in filing a RERA petition to exercise our rights as buyer of the homes at enormous cost. I have found that the Casagrand builders adopt tricky strategy. Number 1, they do not want an association to be formed until they are ready to leave. This is because they don't want the owners to get together and form a strong force against them to point out any deficiency. Number 2, they have used a deceit marketing to sell their homes. One thing is, they promised water is plenty, so we believe so, seeing a lake on the adjacent to the campus. We thought there should be enough water. Secondly, they at no time told us that water has got to be purchased only through lorries. And indeed, they started with this project on obtaining an environmental clearance certificate from the Tamil Nadu SCIAA authorities and TNPCB, giving an undertaking on stamp paper. They would meet with certain conditions of amenities, which includes 160 KLD of metro water, 105 KLD of drainage water connection for throwing out the STP plant effluent, 3 DG sets of 250 kVA, solar lights, earthquake proof protection, car park, and also promise that they will take over the STP plant and control it for 10 years at their own cost. They will look after the greeneries of the campus for 3 years. These are some of the very important amenities they are supposed to provide. Secondly, they kept us in the dark about the occupation certificate. They always confused us to say that they have got the building certificate, and building certificate and occupation certificate are one and the same. The gullible buyers, not wanting to go into the details, blindly believing the owner, the builders, took it that is everything is right. But unfortunately, nothing was right. This I have found from the very beginning of the project, when I proposed to them and offered them my services to cooperate with them to have a separate grey water and black water system, by which grey water can be easily circulated with minimal reforming and recirculation for the flush. Black water in that case would be very minor quantity, which can be offloaded to the CMW SSP drains. But they did not want me to interact with them. They did not want me to even come to their office to meet any of the technical people. And slowly I found that the builders lacked also quality of construction as regards to the internal and external plastering and painting. They used very poor quality of plastering. They used unbranded paints of their own, finding. They have not used the regular market-driven paints like branded paints like ASTA. A branded builder, they should use branded paints, which was not so. They, as an innovation and something unique, they provided us a first floor terrace garden, and they are not very well sealed. The water is seeping through the ceilings, water flowing through the slabs and dropping down into the car park at the time when there are rains. This have by now have caused considerable damage to the steel structure of the slabs, that is the ceiling above the car park. So we are actually given gated community buildings with lot of deficiencies, the perpetual leak from the swimming pool, and sewage treatment, treated water overflowing. And today we are with the liability of buying water at enormous cost, offloading treated sewage water by lorries at enormous cost, which has resulted a considerable elevation of monthly maintenance charges. Association is at a big loss, not knowing what to do with all this, how to handle this. I can't blame the association because there is a lack of experience for a gated community to be of this size to be operated. And if it is only internal management, well, they are quite measured up. But the external problem, like Casagrand builders not living up to their promise, has put us in a big problem. There have been almost 2 or 3 years delay in completion of the project. When they got the CTO only now, it is only after getting the CTO, they are supposed to accommodate, give occupation to the owners, which they have violated. They gave it earlier with no amenities available, including electricity. They were using our generators and charging our owners money for using the generators. I do not know the state of affairs as to the maintenance of the generators are concerned. So this is the background. Association has not been practically be able to get absolute majority or the nerve to file a RERA petition because of the inside threat, background threat, that if you go legal, we will not cooperate. So this is the kind of hoodwinking the builders have been doing, and they've taken perhaps some people on their side, and who in turn have been giving sort of sense of fear that we should not go on the wrong side of Casagrand. Okay, now this is all old story. I'm not going back to the old stories. I, as a single person, have taken strong measures. I went to RERA to file case on Form M, which is to ensure specific performance by the builders. Secondly, Form N, which deals with compensation of money terms as an individual flat owner for internal purpose only. And it is only the association who can file on Form N to demand compensation for external structure as regards to the plastering, painting, and various other repairs. So this is the background. Now, I also wrote strong letters, continued writing strong letters to the Chief Minister's Cell, TNPCB, CIAA, HUD, the CMDA, and all in Tamil Nadu government authorities and central ministry, including the PM cell, have written letters with some limited success. First success is I have got a RERA order to say that these people must comply executing all the amenities, including the metro water, drainage, etc. They gave a deadline of 31st March 2022, which until now Casagrand has not complied. Now I have filed an execution petition by which Casagrand is obliged and ordered to give a compliance affidavit. From November last year onward, they have been dodging, they have not done so. I went to TNPCB and made them finally give a direction and for Casagrand that they should comply with all the amenities as per environmental clearance certificate, not with your construction agreement, because in the construction agreement they have not mentioned their undertaking what they are given in the environmental clearance certificate. So now the situation is clear. The TNPCB has given firm orders that within 3 months from November 29th, they should respond and do all this, which until now they have not done. I have taken it up again with TNPCB and the correspondence is going on, and I am sure that we have reached a stage Casagrand has been pushed by the court as well as TNPCB to comply. Now the reason I am telling you all this is I want that I should not be pushing the bus alone as a single person. In spite of my accomplishments, I feel that the entire community should back up, and it's for the common good and common welfare of all living in the community that they should not be paying for buying water and offloading sewage treated water. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I have just opened a WhatsApp group where it is open for all ASTA community owners to join wholeheartedly, only wholeheartedly, through your pure willingness, that we will take up this matter through RERA court, file a petition, and get our rights established. If we are to wait for association to do it, well, we know in all practicality, associations in the past have not been able to do on some grounds or the other. So, gentlemen, we will have two kinds of approaches. One is through the RERA petition or Form M, Form N as well. And another one is through strong letters to the CM Special Cell and letters to the TNPCB and SCIAA and the CMDA, CMWSSB and Central Ministry and so on. We can make strong representation signed by all the members who will be in this WhatsApp group. So, gentlemen, if you feel it is righteous and conscious to do this one, and this is the only option available to you to get what you want for the money that you have invested out of your hard-earned money. Many of you have been got bank loans. You are paying the EMI. I, for myself, I invested my hard-earned money and thinking that I will get some, reward. but nothing, my money is stuck. So this is the background. I ask of you to join this WhatsApp group and give your 100% willingness and cooperation for these two actions, and it is not going to cost you a big money as compared with what you are paying as monthly maintenance charges today. Okay, gentlemen, thank you. I hope I have made the situation clear, and thank you so much. We will have one of these days, we will have a Zoom meeting as well that we can interact. And as the first thing, that please take the link that I have posted and join the group, and I will allow 2 3 days, by which time when we have enough number, then we can chalk out our plan of dealing with this matter. Thank you so much. Have a great day.